Taurus, welcome to your weekend love readings. These will be from the 17th to the 19th of January. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down in the comment section below. That's how I communicate with you guys, so it's super important. Also, don't forget that these are general love readings. So if you don't have a love situation or you're just finding that it's not resonating with you this week, that's okay. Hit that notification button if you haven't already, and then go and check out one of the other tarot readers here on YouTube. All right, let's get started with your love messages. Love messages for Taurus, please. Taurus, from the 17th to the 19th of January. Taurus. Here we go, Taurus. Okay, Prince of Wands in reverse. So that's the equivalent to the the Knight of Wands in reverse. I think we're dealing with one of those non-committal types. An in and outer, as I like to call them. Queen of Swords here showing up in the reverse as well. She's kind of like the most, I think she is anyway, the most ruthless queen when she's in reverse, because she just starts swinging that sword. And that's kind of where things get said or things get done that might be regretted. Regretted? Is that a word? Later. You know what I mean. Oh, and the King of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, let's get some clarifiers on these three individuals. Okay, let's see what the dynamic is. It's interesting that that's come out like that. 3 quarts. All right, let's clarify the Prince of Wands in reverse, please. Okay, so Prince of Wands, in and out person, communication's blocked with them, or there's little to no communication. For some of you, you've done the blocking. For others, actually, I think a lot of you've done the blocking. For some of you, though, they have blocked you. So you'll know who this person is. They're the one that kind of just seems to drop in and out of your life randomly. Maybe makes promises, doesn't keep them. Says this time it's for real, and then it's not. Let's go with King of Pentacles, please. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Oh, we're taking 2. Okay, interesting. All right. For some of you, there's 2 people. I'm not picking this up as a relationship, this King of Pentacles, for whatever reason. I feel like it's actually possibly, I want to say father or brother. I don't know why this is coming through, but basically they're going through a bit of a hard time at the moment. They might be going through a hard time relating to work. They might be going through a hard time and having to work a lot extra. And I don't know whether that's the issue, as you feel a little bit unsupported by them. They could just be a very good friend or someone that you often turn to. Can be male or female, probably an earth sign, but I think you go to them for relationship advice. But for whatever reason at the moment, you're feeling a little bit abandoned by them, and it's because they're dealing with their own crap at the moment. I think they're actually drowning in work. I think they've just got a lot of work on. They might be going through some sort of change at their work, but you feel like they're just not around for you as much as they normally are in this situation. I think they offer you a lot of support in this situation normally. All right, and I think you're coming through as Queen of Swords. I know that that is an heir, and you are not an heir, but it's just how it's coming through, sorry. Okay, let's go Queen of Swords in reverse, please. Prince of Pentacles, yeah. And this is why I think this is you, because I think you're sitting in Queen of Swords because you're sick of this in and out business. So you've had enough. So this sword, I don't know why I always say that, but this sword is swinging and you're just like, I'm cutting anything off. I don't care what your excuse is. And I feel like maybe because this person hasn't been here for you as much during this most recent episode, you're kind of considering, well, I'm just going to cut everyone off. I think that's why maybe that's coming through as a bit of a caution, like, hey, it's not that they're not supporting you, they've got their own stuff happening. The reason I'm definitely tying you to this Queen is because Prince of Pentacles is in reverse as well. You're like, I'm never giving this person another chance ever again. I'm done with their crap. I'm blocking them. I never want to see them. I just want to run in the opposite direction is how I'm feeling. Most likely outcome, please, for Taurus. Most likely outcome. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And this is you showing up as your sign now in the Pentacles earth signs. And this is a bit of a... I think that this is actually going to cause you some scars, I want to say, and will cause you to be a little bit anti-relationship, a little bit afraid to commit again. There's a hint of jealousy in here too for some reason. Not a lot though. Most likely outcome, please, for Aries. Oh, sorry, for Aries. For Taurus. So you may actually be dealing with an Aries. That Freudian slip sometimes means stuff. Yeah, see, now you're like, I'm not letting this happen to me again. I'm going into full defense mode. I will keep those barriers up and I will protect myself at all costs. Full, like, Taurian mode. Yeah, and it's because you're hurting, and I get it. Like, you know, I think this has probably gone on for a long time. The cycle's been going around and round and round and round for a long time. And this is, you're protecting yourself. Like, it's keeping you up at night. You're very distressed about it. You're at breaking point with this Knight of Swords. You can't ever sit, like, you're anti-relationship. You're like, I never want to be with anyone again. And you certainly don't want to be with this person again. You're like, I just never want to see or speak to them again. But I don't think that, I feel like you're being given this little bit of information about this side person very deliberately. You may need to reach out to them. They might be struggling. Let's do advice, please, for Taurus. Advice for Taurus. Page of Wands. I don't mean to laugh. So the Page of Wands in reverse is my you don't have to respond to them card. Just because they're talking to you doesn't necessarily mean that you have to talk to them, particularly if they're being childish or non-committal or just generally disrespectful. Like, there's nothing to say that you actually have to reply to them. They feel like they've got themselves into this mess, so bad luck if you're not talking to them. It's funny because it generally comes up with people where they're too nice for their own good, and so they feel like they're somehow not being polite, or the other person might get mad at them, or they just don't want to be mean, all those sorts of things. So if that's you, this card is speaking to you. You don't have to. You do you first, please. Advice, please, for Taurus. Okay. So this is kind of saying that to really get what you want in life, you're going to have to break this cycle with this person. This Three of Wands in reverse is kind of indicating that, well, first, you need to not talk to this person, and second, you need to not be in contact with them, like as in proximity, close, don't like see them, be near them, that sort of stuff. Like this is a stay away from card, stay in separation card. And that's what's going to give you the best chance of kind of starting over so that you can find that Ten of Cups happiness that you're looking for, you know, that perfect person. And no one's perfect, but you know, your person, maybe even starting a family, maybe taking on an extended family, all different varieties of that. But in terms of the level of happiness here, like it's maximum happiness, it's a 10. So you need to break the cycle here. Don't speak to, don't see. Those two cards coming out very deliberately. Romance angel, please. For Taurus. Romance angel for Taurus, please. I feel like there is children involved here somehow because, and I don't know whether it's like you want to start having children soon and your other person is not really demonstrating that they're ready for that. And I think for some of you, you're starting to think, well, are they ever going to be ready to be a good partner to raise children? They might be a good parent, but there's a difference to being a good parent versus being a good partner in a parentship. Attraction. Okay. So I think there's probably a very strong attraction between the two of you, but don't mistake attraction for love. You can be attracted and you can have an amazing connection with someone and not meant to, and be totally toxic for each other and not meant to be with each other. That may be this situation. If you're recognizing that, that's what this is saying. Like, yes, there's attraction. No, that doesn't mean that you guys have to actually, you know, connect and remain together. Sometimes you can just enjoy the attraction in the moment. And that's exactly what it says. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. So enjoy those moments, remember them, hold them close to your heart. But if they're not serving your purpose, let them go, release them back. It's like throwing a fish back. Throw it back, let it grow. Let yourself grow as well. Okay, that's what I've got for you, Taurus. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down in the comment section below, please, because I want to hear what's happening here. Interesting one, this one. And yeah, focus on these two cards, please, because it is really, it's like cut the cycle. Okay, I'll talk to you for the weekly reads. Talk to you soon. Bye.